I was like, yeah, Mom, I'll make sure not to hang out with him anymore. When I first started, I had this really crappy hand-me-down laptop. I think my brother got it for Christmas, and I ended up kind of just like stealing it and using it. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to pace the video. I didn't know how to do anything. I basically had nothing, knew nothing, had no money, and was just like grabbing things and like, we're just gonna try to make this work. That's my keyboard, it's my mouse. And that's my green screen. I'm kind of poor, so that's where I set my camera on. It was really rough back then to make content.
I thought going through high school and while he was living in the house that this was just a hobby, this was just a filler of time. It was just an experiment.
In the first few years, I didn't make anything on YouTube because I wasn't in the partner program. To get ads on your videos, you gotta be kind of big. The next few years, it was collecting scraps to buy decent equipment.
Sorry, my hand's shaking.
And the Windows Phone I had, Windows Phone sucked. It was like 480p. It didn't even make sense. It looked like you were rubbing sandpaper on the lens. I had to save up for months to buy a microphone so it would stop making people's ears bleed. This is my Galaxy tablet. It's a piece of crap. And then I had to save up for practically a year to buy a computer that didn't crash when I was editing. And then after that, I managed to convince my mom or my dad, someone, to give me like a used iPhone. And that's when it changed.
See this right here? This describes the old MrBeast.
I saw the drive in him come to be when he first started doing the in real life, the IRL videos. So when him and Chris started interacting, that's where I saw the passion come out.
Mom, you lucked out. You're gonna have a lot of toilet paper and saran wrap.
We should burn this.
The main goal of the channel was to just make people laugh.
Can't wait to ride in this bad car all the way to Raleigh, Jimmy.
Yeah, we're taking the deal.
Oh, man.
The original days we were doing skits and like jokes and stuff like that.
You know what you need to do.
And he had a couple of videos that went like pretty big for his size, but they never went viral. It was always just like he had a smaller community, like a niche community that really enjoyed them.
Whoa! Dude, a new monitor! A lot of my earlier videos, they sucked because I just wasn't entertaining back then. I was stupid. Every night before bed, I'd just be like, it sucks, it's a lot of work, and I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, but if I just do it long enough, eventually it'll click, eventually I'll figure it out.
As of right now, I'm enjoying YouTube. Hopefully
I don't know why I had that kind of mindset at such a young age, but it's just like, I just love it, and I just couldn't stop.
It took me 75,000 views to make my first $100 off of YouTube. I'm making around $30 a month.
I've just always felt pulled to it. I don't understand, I don't get it. Just thinking about possibly being a YouTuber one day was enough to keep me happy. Do it one more time.
Why do I have to keep on doing this? At that point, I didn't really take it too serious. I found it as a way to just hang out, have fun. Even when the videos were getting like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 views, which at the time to me, that was incredible. I didn't ever think they would get that many. I still was like, this is fun. I enjoy doing this, but I don't think this is ever gonna become like a thing.
I made a mistake.
When we're in his senior year in high school, the passion about this YouTube is coming to be, the obsession with YouTube is coming to be, the drive is really starting to show a lot more. I'm a first-generation college student, so I was raised that college was really important. It was really important to my parents that I go. So it just seemed reasonable to me that Jimmy should go to college.
I never wanted to go to college. My whole goal in all of high school was to never go to college. I was just like, if I can just make enough money before high school is over, I can just do this. That's where I like doubled, tripled, quadrupled down on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I'm still only making a few bucks a day. Like, we gotta figure this out.
I gave the ultimatum going into that fall. Jimmy, you can stay in the house if you go to school. if you don't go to school, you're gonna have to leave.
So I went, but I just stopped going to classes and I just didn't tell my mom. And I would film videos while I was at college is what I would tell her. But somehow when I got there, maybe I just got a big spark of motivation and went harder. But that's when things actually clicked and like my viewership did start going up quite a bit. This is a table. I'm gonna take these plastic knives